time for some Shakespeare. This is Shakespeare's Soliloquies, recited by Anthony Quayle, starting with a soliloquy from Othello.
Behold, I have a weapon. A better never did itself sustain upon a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that with this little arm and this good sword I have made my way through more impediments than 20 times your stop. Though they boast, who can control his fate? It is not so now. Be not afraid, though you do see me weaponed. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and very sea mark of my utmost sail. Do you go back dismayed? 'Tis a lost fear. Man but a rush against Othello's breast and he retires. Where should Othello go? Now, how dost thou look now? Oh, ill-starred wench, pale as thy smock, when we shall meet at count, this look of thine will hurl my soul from heaven, and fiends will snatch at it. Cold, cold, my girl, even like thy chastity. Oh, cursed slave! Whip me, you devils, from the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds, roast me in sulphur, wash me in steep down gulps of liquid fire. Oh, Desdemona, Desdemona, dead, oh. Soft you, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service and they know it. No more of that. I pray you, in your letters, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of them as they are. Nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely, but too well. Of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme. Of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away richer than all his tribe. Of one whose subdued eye, albeit unused to the melting mood, dropped tears as fast as the Arabian trees their medicinable gum. Set you down this, and say beside, that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and a turbaned Turk beat a Venetian and traduced the state, I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus. I kissed thee ere I killed thee. No way but this, killing myself to die upon a kiss.
Right, that's side one. Go back to it in a second. Right, side two of this lovely His Master's Voice 78 RPM shellac record. Recitals by Anthony Quayle, and it's soliloquies from Othello, Act 1 and Act 3, etc., etc. That's far away.
most potent, brave, and reverend signors, my very noble and approved good masters, that I have ta'en away this old man's daughter. It is most true, I have married her. The very head and front of my offending hath this extent, no more. Rude am I in my speech, and little blessed with the soft praise of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' pith, till now some 9 moons wasted, they have used their dearest action in the tented field. And little of this great world can I speak more than pertains to feats of broil and battle, and therefore little shall I grace my cause in speaking for myself. Yet by your gracious patience I will a round, unvarnished tale deliver of my whole course of love. What drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic, for such proceedings am I charged withal, I won his daughter. Her father loved me, oft invited me, still questioned me the story of my life from year to year, the battles, sieges, fortunes that I have passed. I ran it through even from my boyish days to the very moment that he bade me tell it, wherein I spake of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents by flood and field, of hair-breadth escapes in the imminent deadly breach, of being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery. My redemption next, and with it all my travels history, wherein of anthers vast and deserts idle, rough quarries, rocks, and hills whose heads touch heaven, it was my hint to speak. Such was the process. And of the cannibals each other eat, the anthropophagi, and men whose heads do grow beneath their shoulders. This to hear would Desdemona seriously incline. But still the house affairs would draw her thence. Whichever as she could with haste dispatch, she'd come again and with a greedy ear devour up my discourse, which I, observing, took once a pliant hour, and found good means to draw from her a prayer of earnest heart that I would all my pilgrimage dilate, whereof by parcel she had something heard, but not intended. I did consent, and often did beguile her of her tears when I did speak of some distressful stroke that my youth suffered. My story being done, she gave me for my pains a world of sighs. She swore it was strange, 'twas passing strange, 'twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me, and bade me, if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her. Upon this hint I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft I have used. Here comes the lady, let her witness it. I had been happy if the general camp, pioneers and all, had tasted her sweet body, so I had nothing known. Oh, now, forever, farewell the tranquil mind, farewell content, farewell the plumed troop and the big wars that make ambition virtue. Oh, farewell, farewell the neighing steed and the shrill trump, the spirit-stirring drum, the ear-piercing fife, the royal banner, and all quality, pride, pomp, and circumstance of glorious war. And oh, you mortal engines, whose rude throats the immortal Jove's dread clamors counterfeit, farewell, Othello's occupation's gone.
was nice, wasn't it? Anthony Quayle, what a lovely, lovely voice he had. William Shakespeare, you can't go wrong. Thanks for watching.